Hey there, y'all. In today's Moments in Motherhood, I wanted to share with you something the Lord showed me to give me a new perspective on the passage in Proverbs 31 that we are very familiar with about the radiant bride, also known as the Proverbs 31 woman. It starts in verse 10, and I'm going to read it in the Passion Translation, and then I'm going to share with you what the Lord showed me. Who could ever find a wife like this one? She is a woman of strength and mighty valor. She is full of wealth and wisdom. The price paid for her was greater than many jewels. Her husband has entrusted his heart to her, for she brings him the rich spoils of victory. All throughout her life, she brings him what is good and not evil. She searches out continually to possess that which is pure and righteous. She delights in the work of her hands. She gives out revelation truth to feed others. She is like a trading ship bringing divine supplies from merchant to merchant. Even in the night season, she arises and sets food on the table for hungry ones in her house and for others. She sets her heart upon a field and she takes it as her own. She labors there to plant the living vines. She wraps herself in strength and might and in power in all her works. She tastes and experiences a better substance, and her shining light will not be extinguished. No matter how dark the night, she stretches out her hand to the needy, and she lays hold of the wheels of the government. And that ends in verse 19 right there. One thing that I wanted to tell you about this Proverbs 31 woman just so far that we've read is she does a lot. She sounds like she has a lot on her plate. And it continues on, saying every other thing that she does through other verses. And I wanted to show you the Lord shared this one tidbit with me, and we're going to dive deeper into this passage in the future. But to me, the Proverbs 31 woman always sounds like she's got a lot on her plate, what would feel like too much for me. But the Lord showed me this, that the Proverbs 31 woman is more like Mary than she is like Martha. See, I've spent years being a people pleaser, trying to make everybody in my house happy, everybody in my life happy. And having all these things done felt like a very heavy weight, and I honestly probably never even got halfway there. And Martha, Martha, Martha was my MO. Work, work, work. But really, when I stopped to slow down and give more time to the presence of Jesus, to focus on, like Mary did, on what is most important, the one most important thing, and let everything else flow through that place in me, it all started to fall into according the way the Lord would want it. The things that didn't need to happen stopped happening. The things that needed to get done got done. Now that doesn't mean I'm perfect, but it also does mean though that everybody feels a different level of service when I've served them with a Mary heart instead of a Martha heart. Whatever heart we're sitting before the Lord with is the one that we'll serve our family with. So if we're rushed and hurried and giving Him the bare minimum of time, your family's going to feel that rushed and hurried, giving God the bare minimum of the time. But if you spend your days looking for the pockets where you can sigh and say, Yeshua, you are with me. Come and let me sit in your presence even while I rock this baby. You'll feel a different place rise up inside of you, and you'll pour from a fuller cup. So I hope this encourages you today. It's not about what you can do. It's about sitting in the presence of the Lord, saying, what can you do through me? Lord, fill me up. Holy Spirit, fill my tank. Be my voice, be my words, be my guide. So I pray that prayer over you today. Holy Spirit, be that mama's voice. Be her patience, be her guide, and be her strength. And I can't wait to see you next time here in the kitchen for another Moments in Motherhood. Happy cooking, y'all.